What's good, peoples? We back at 162 Illegal Opinions, the last place for real talk. Listen with an open mind to leave mad. The choice is yours. I'm your comedian and host, Sam Ridley, with your boy Spade and Nasty Ken back in the building. For more shenanigans, more real talk, why be great when men just gonna be great right here, we doing it today. Glad to see y'all, man. I see Ken got out his work clothes for a change, so that's great. We got standards around here.
Oh, do we now?
You was fucking up. You was almost gone, nigga.
Hey, bro.
All these collared work shirts and shit.
No, that ain't even me, man. That's Spade coming up here with these.
Nah, you was trying to sell his vacuum. He's on the board. He can do that.
But my shirts don't have where I work on these motherfuckers.
Just straight branded.
Okay, you right.
You know what I'm saying?
I was trying to sell you vacuums, but last week you was trying to sell us guns, 50 cents.
Oh damn! Well,
there's
that.
I had. First off, shout out to everybody that listens weekly. And like the pod will drop. I'll be like, all right, cool, I can listen to it or whatever. This particular day, I was like, all right, I need to wait a couple of hours. Some of y'all diehards was like, yo, they frying the shit out you, like off the bat, like soon as they start listening to it. And I get those messages. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't deserve none of that. For y'all that don't know what happened before that, I was just minding my black business, getting ready to get on for y'all, and I got accosted by these two Nigerian gentlemen.
I wish. What's funny is that wasn't even the funniest part. Like the funniest shit was happening before we started recording, because nigga, when the shit that you couldn't hear, I spit my drink out on the floor.
Why?
Nigga, we was laughing so hard. I had to go and refill my shit because I spilled some too, and then I came back and started recording. I was like, let him come back in here with that black white beater on.
Yeah, he made
I got treated bad. I got treated bad
with that loose ass black white beater, nigga. That was it for me, nigga. I was like, them armholes are worn, nigga.
And that's how I spit my drink out. I almost get his drink out right there.
They said the armholes is worn. See how you can't live? You can't breathe as a black man in this country.
Loose ass.
Without it, don't matter what we do, we get persecuted for what we are.
No,
even by our own people.
What's worse, the black white beater or the black Air Force Ones?
Air Force Ones, hands down. You robbing niggas and running in those. Like, at least with the beater, you can snatch or steal a nigga by one of the, shoulder straps. Yeah.
Okay.
And see if he got a gun. Like, them shoes, them the fastest shoes on the plane. They the PF Flyers of niggas.
PF Flyers of niggas is the black Air Force Ones?
Yeah, that's it.
I'll ride with that. That's fair.
I think that's very fair. Been some interesting stuff, and I know what y'all waiting on us to talk about, so we not doing it right now. First off, we always get to the bad news. Shout out and rest in peace. Pee Wee Herman passed away this week. After the initial, I thought he died 5 years ago that I had, just be honest. I was like, shit. And then, of course, dick jokes. The internet flooded with masturbation dick jokes, If y'all ever bothered to look past that story, like what he did really wasn't like some super duper duper wild shit. Like it really wasn't. He did some wild shit, but it wasn't super wild. But Pee Wee's Playhouse, bruh, why everybody act like they ain't used to watch this shit now?
Nigga, Lawrence Fishburne was on that shit.
And he died on Lawrence Fishburne's birthday.
Word?
Oh, shit,
yes.
real?
Yeah, man.
Damn.
And that's wild.
Damn, Lawrence.
Yeah, he was the mailman, wasn't he? Wasn't he the mailman?
Cowboy.
No, Cowboy Curtis.
Cowboy Curtis. That Jerry curl?
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, the Jerry curl like a purple saddle jacket on or some shit. Yeah, with tassels all over the place.
Man. If I would have known what gay was back then, I would have swore.
He was,
Everybody was gay back then.
And maybe
by that logic.
Maybe we didn't know. And I'm gonna go back to something you said about him beating his meat.
Mm-hmm.
He was beating his meat where he was supposed to be beating his meat at.
Exactly. In an adult film.
In an adult theater.
That's where everybody
on his popcorn and everything,
That nigga, people are going in there watching them pornos and jerking off or fucking or doing whatever you're doing. He was doing what was meant to be done in that space. But some nigga that was jerking off next to him was kind of like, damn, nigga, is you Pee Wee Herman? Also,
Because who saw him in there to snitch?
yeah, like the light hit his face, like bam. And nigga was like, oh, niggas fucking, oh shit, nigga. Is you Pee Wee Herman?
La 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 la. Yeah, that would fuck me. That would fuck me up.
So he was doing not the right thing, but he was doing what he should have been doing where he wanted to do it. Okay,
Right.
cool. The second thing is I'm at work, and I did feel bad. I felt a little bad about this. Guy I worked with is like, damn man, Paul Rubens is dead. That shit hit my face, and I'm like, the fuck is Paul Rubens?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was everybody, dog. If you don't call him
He was
Pee
like,
Wee, you know who
Pee
that
Wee
is.
Herman, man. Pee Wee Herman died. I'm like, Pee Wee Herman's real name is Paul Rubens? Damn.
Yeah, nobody go around being like, man, Rube gone, dog. Like, that's
Yeah.
not a thing. So for him to hit you with his real name, they must have been close.
No, that motherfucker just could read. That's all it was. He ain't look at the show. He just could read.
That nigga had a movie and everything. 2 of them.
Shoot, big Pee-wee's Big Adventure, a Playhouse and all that shit, yeah.
Bro, here's the crazy thing. This nigga was in so many fucking movies that I did not know he was in.
Yeah.
Like when you scroll across a news story, like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, he was in a bunch of TV shows that I didn't know about. Like in
Was
the
he in
early,
Boogie Nights?
Oh shit, that part I don't know.
I think
don't
he
know.
wasn't Boogie Nights. No, not Boogie Nights. I'm thinking about God, the drug movie with
Yes, he was in that one. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I can't think of the name of it though.
called? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, but he was in a shit ton of movies and shows that if nobody told you who he was, you wouldn't know
Yeah.
it was him. You know, because we so used to that pale ass white skin and them rosy cheeks, and that white people high top from Pee Wee's Playhouse. You know what I'm
That
saying?
nigga said rosy cheeks.
The rosy cheeks, dog. Shit. But yeah, R&B, childhood kind of hero, I guess, until he jacked off in the movie theater and
Lost everything.
lost everything
Yeah.
for a little bit. Yeah,
That bike was
A
fly
little
too.
bit.
That bike did everything.
A little
That-
bit.
that-
Didn't
red
want that
bicycle?
bike. Yeah.
Pee-wee never came back from that, bro. Like, we never really saw Pee-wee again.
Well, no.
Oh, he was in shit after that.
He was, but not like he was, is what I mean.
Because
You know
now
what I'm saying?
you can't be caught jerking off in the theater and go back to doing kid shit.
Yeah, that's a definite.
Like
That's
you got
very
now
true.
you got to go do drug movies and shit like that. Like, what the fuck?
You can't act the same way because of what you do in your personal life.
You gotta be serious now.
Yeah,
Arnold
like,
Schwarzenegger don't do nothing but lift weights. He go do kindergarten cop. It's all gravy.
and he
Yeah.
killed niggas in Kindergarten Cop.
He damn sure did.
Yeah.
They build that as a kid's movie.
It's not a tumor.
That nigga killed a stalker. Like, damn, dog, he just wanted his wife back, nigga.
You're supposed to be in here teaching ABCs and attendance. This I forgot to put this on the list, but before we get out of bad news, Tafari Campbell, Obama's personal chef, died this past weekend in a paddleboarding accident. Okay, so whenever I see these, I mean, I got Obama's pages followed just to see what the hell they doing. I think they should just be kicking it some goddamn way, you know? And the comment section is what threw me because for whatever reason, if it's anybody that has any sort of political job, you can't die regular. You know, like you're just not allowed to die regular no more. And I'm not saying that there's nothing to this, but of course everybody was, well, the Obamas killed him. What did he know? And that's what the internet immediately went to in all of the comment threads or whatever. He was out paddleboarding. And now, as I was looking this article up today, just to see, like, you know, I wonder if anything else is new is going on it. And this is just the headlines. This is how they word shit. It says, Obama's bandaged fingers don't suggest a role in the chef's death.
What the fuck?
That's literally one of the top story article headlines. But look, this is the kicker of it. This is the whole headline. Obama's bandaged fingers don't suggest a role in his chef's death. It's his golf tape that you should look at.
Did you watch the golf tape?
No, I just saw the headline just now. And I was like, no. Like, they just not getting my clickbait on it. Like, what?
Oh yeah, anything that's like that, I don't get into. I leave that shit alone.
Yeah.
Right. Like, you can die regular if you work for a politician. It's very possible. Mitch McConnell, there was not a conspiracy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just froze and he was buffering.
That motherfucker was 56K internet, nigga. He was dialing up.
That nigga was definitely like 3G edge. Nigga
Bruh.
like AOL. When you pick the phone up, that's what happened. Somebody picked this phone up in the brain and the AOL shit dropped. And now you got to
Bruh.
try to get back on the internet.
You ever open your phone somewhere and a symbol pop up you ain't never seen, but it still work? You like, what the fuck kind of signal? He was on that shit. And I'm not making light. I know he had a stroke on stage and shit. The internet fucking went in, so why can't we?
He didn't
That was not natural.
I don't know. To say something that Ken said off mic, which was just funny.
No.
Ken said that nigga edible kicked in.
Yep.
He mistimed the dose.
Oh. Went backstage and hit it and was like,
he mistimed the dose and got like 3 more questions than he intended.
Bro.
I was supposed to be done by now.
Bro, when this nigga didn't blink for 19 seconds, I was like, ooh.
Like, because no, I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
No. You good. I was just gonna say he thought he had 5 milligrams. That was a 50.
Oh yeah. That's when you though nigga that was 20 on accident.
He looked like when Pops hit that Sugar Hill. Like, whoo.
Bro. I love that scene, by the way. But when somebody told me about the video, I thought they were exaggerating. That he was like frozen for 20 seconds. The 4th time I watched it, I counted. And it's a solid 20 seconds that he don't move.
Yeah.
Like they talking to this motherfucker and he's not budging.
I was even looking to see if it was like photoshopped together. You ever see videos and they try and make it seem like somebody's standing still and ain't moving? Yeah. But go ahead. Yeah, that shit was.
If anything, to me, that's a sign of get these old niggas out of here. All of them.
Bruh, I'm telling you.
All of them. Biden, Trump, fucking this nigga, Mitch McConnell. Get them all out of here. These niggas too old to just stand and talk.
Yeah. Yeah. Like nigga, for real. When it hurt for you to sit down, like when your knees don't allow you to sit down regular, like at a normal speed.
You can't do just regular shit.
Regular shit, nigga. You gotta hold on to everything to do everything. It's time to get out.
It's a hassle. Everything's a hassle.
Yeah,
like I'm picturing it like, what we gotta do? Oh, I need you to go to that building over there and talk. Damn. Like that's a pro. Like that's too much. That's too much.
Your life is a handrail. Like you need one everywhere you go now. Like I just need to grab something to get me to where I need to be. Or now it's not even as Secret Service. Your job is to catch this nigga now.
Yeah.
Not to take a bullet for him.
Because everybody knows it's gonna happen.
You gotta do both. Yeah. You gotta do both. Somebody shooting at you and you tripping and falling. Like double duty. You know what?
Nah, they gonna they gonna let that bullet go. Like put this nigga out of his misery.
Put him down and get me somebody younger to look after that can sprint.
You do that shit again, we just gonna shoot you ourselves, nigga.
They can run in the zigzag or something.
And you gonna fall. Bow. Who was that? God damn it.
Look at everybody in Secret Service gun out. Like I don't
know what happened.
I don't know, man. Like the criteria for being president is what, 35, right?
I think so. 35 or 39.
Fuck the real criteria. I'm not a doctor. So what I mean is like you got to be all of these things, but whenever it comes up, people go, well, what else about him? And they look for somebody that's like married and in a relationship and believes in God, and somebody that's like a military veteran normally, right? Now that I'm a military veteran, they don't need to be in charge. Like that's not there shouldn't be a selling point for you being in charge almost. Like I understand it from like a, standpoint of you served, but the ones that's like get into Congress per se, not president, but into Congress, they might not be mentally right. And these are the people that are making the decisions for us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like at 80, you barely figuring out fucking socks. You should not be in front of Congress talking about people's meal plans for the year. You just shouldn't.
They made Tommy Tuberville. Now Tommy Tuberville used to be the coach at Auburn, right? He was like one of the most winningest football coaches in that history of that university. This motherfucker just got up one day and decided to run for Congress. And because people love this motherfucker, old white man in Alabama, a good football coach, good head ball coach, no political experience at all, won that shit like easily. and all he was a football coach
Liked.
in a dumb state.
Yeah. Damn, everybody in Alabama dumb. You
No,
dumb
the state is
motherfucker.
dumb. Not
the state
not
is
all
dumb.
the people,
Not
but
the people. The state is
is
dumb.
dumb. Dumb shit politically happens there. It's kind of like it's the same old white folks in charge all the time. There's no change in a state like that.
Yeah.
It's just. I think I don't know. Should you have to take like a test before you vote?
To be in office?
No. Hell no.
Who would write the test? That's the problem with that. Like, there's nobody that would write the test except the people in charge now. So it's still gonna be them.
You could have like Obama was one of those fucking what the fuck was his job? He was like a professor of like an expert in like the Declaration of Independence and all these other fucking fancy documents, right? Have them scholars write the fucking test. Write the test.
Yeah, it had to change. It had to be diverse as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, but this shit that I know we should be voting. That's the democratic way. But I mean, I don't know. There's no fixing it because everybody gets to vote, and a lot of niggas is dumb. So
Well, and you know the people who get put in there too, man, they know somebody that's already in there. And then they know somebody with money or they got money. So they just throw their money around and then they get on the mic and say dumb shit. And
I blame American Idol.
Wow.
American Idol did all of this shit to us. When that shit started, people got used to voting, but they got used to voting for somebody that was just popular. Hey, who you voting for? And then Apprentice and those shows started coming out where it was just like, oh, who's getting voted off this week? Remember when that was basically all that was on? It was that, Survivor, whatever.
Yeah.
Then one of those reality stars runs for office. And those people are like, oh, we can go vote for this guy.
right.
It's turned into a celebrity. It's a competition. Remember, they say that's why JFK won, because that was the first generation that could see a good-looking guy on TV and all this and that. And he got a different type of media. He changed the game. So I don't think we're going to get anything but popularity contests from here on out, unless something major changes.
I don't know. Well, that's why you have I can't remember what the fuck that goddamn brain fart. There's the popular vote, and then there's the
Electoral shit
the
and all of
electoral
that.
votes. Right. That's why Idaho gets fucking 6 and New York gets fucking 12, just because of the way you got to parse it that way, so that their votes do matter. Because if it was just based off popular vote, you know, a lot of people wouldn't be president that were president.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I don't know. It's just, I grew up in the South, man, and it's hard to get shit to change when the same people are getting elected, and all they're doing is getting elected over, and the same old people getting elected over and over and over, and you forget that they're even in Congress until you see this nigga frozen for 20 seconds, like, oh shit, you're old as fuck.
Yeah.
You've been in Congress my whole life, nigga.
Right.
Yes.
Right. We were just talking about Bernie the other week, and like how people was like, hope he run again and shit. It's like, dog, like,
No.
But what other job skill does a man like Mitch McConnell have?
Sitting at
Like,
the crib.
that's what I mean. Like, but if he just left, I'm just gonna go kick it. He can't do anything else.
I mean,
Die.
what you know, as
He could
harsh
die.
as that is, usually when motherfuckers that old sit still, that's what happens. Like they don't do anything else because they don't know anything else, so then they just end up dying.
Right. It's just who he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not saying he need to stay there. It's selfish to me. To any of them older politicians that's just there and hanging on at 89. Like, you know, you holding the seat,
He
and it might
89?
just be old. No. I'm talking about any of them.
God damn, this nigga.
I'm just I was trying to go with average
think he's
old,
80.
old
I
white
think he's
man
80.
age. Yeah, he is 80. He is 80. But yeah, just go enjoy your shit. Like Jim Carrey just finally announced official retirement. Like just go chill, damn it. Just go, damn it, chill. Anyway, one more death before we get out of here, but this one's moving into other realms. Remy Ledisi, a lot of y'all probably don't know his name, but if you open Facebook, see a reel, he's one of those guys that you see up on a tall skyscraper somewhere taking a crazy picture because that's his thing, you know? 30 years old, dead, fell off a structure in Hong Kong. Big 60-something skyscraper. 30 years old. Love the comment section. Love to see how nasty America is. That's what made me start being like, fuck it, we can say what we want on this pod because y'all don't give a shit about humans.
Man, fuck that nigga.
It's no, listen. This is what it was. This is what it was. It was, why are you putting yourself in these unnecessary risks? You had your whole life. He has, I think he had 2 kids and a wife at home. You know, and this is apparently what made him feel alive, and he knew the risk and they knew the risk and blah blah blah. So it made me go, well shit, what makes me feel alive? Comedy. What makes Marcus feel alive? What makes you feel alive?
Being alive, nigga.
Yeah.
No. Fuck all that. For real. What's your hobby? That's like, yo, I gotta go do this shit. I have to. This is my shit.
I have to go do this shit. Nothing.
Nothing at all. Nothing makes Marcus feel alive.
I travel sometimes and see new places and shit. But nigga, I'm cool.
Hey,
I'm not gonna say.
I go out, I cook some shit that I like to eat. I try different recipes. I'm not doing that shit while fucking swinging over the Grand Canyon.
yeah.
Hanging on with my feet and shit.
Right,
Like,
we not adrenaline junkies, right?
Yeah.
But what do you, and so I saw some people going, it has to be a mental illness for somebody to want to keep doing this. I'm not going to take it that far, but I will say, like, there's something that makes a person go, I have to keep doing this, and it's not just likes. It can't be. In my head,
it has to be.
No,
if nobody's watching, you're not doing that shit still.
That's true.
You're not up there with just you.
People was doing that shit before the internet.
Nigga, people was not. I would guarantee you there were, like, okay, as kids, we would climb up trees and shit. Once you got too high, all right, that's enough.
Man, it was people on like wires trying to go across Niagara Falls and shit back in the day.
That shit was being recorded.
It was being recorded.
It's views.
They were probably tethered, and they prepped for that shit for months. Like, they didn't just do the shit every day just to do the shit every day.
There was an audience there.
Just like
top hats and vests and shit,
yeah,
nigga.
just like circus performers. Them motherfuckers practice that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then they ain't fucking 60 whatever stories high. These motherfuckers is like 20 feet off the ground, 30 feet off the ground. They fall. They might bounce once or twice, but they can probably survive.
Do that Peter Griffin that grabbing that knee like,
yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Oh, he ain't have a chance to do that shit.
So was this his like his job?
Yeah, this is what you do. This is what he do.
Oh damn, yeah. No, I'd rather just go to regular work.
Man, I don't give a fuck about this dude. I'm sorry.
No. I don't even mean it like on some like give a fuck about him. My question was like, what do you do if this is just like somebody that loves to skydive?
Okay.
Do you tell them, dude, you keep jumping out, one of these times your chute ain't gonna open? You're like, man, this is just what gives me joy.
I'm gonna tell you what.
You know what I'm saying?
Skydiving is way safer than just hanging onto a beam with sweaty hands and shit, holding the goddamn selfie stick.
Hey,
like, fuck that.
But it's still the risk of dying from jumping off of some shit you don't need to be on.
And I know you can die any day, every day, just driving to work. I get that shit, but those things are, more. There's more safety involved in those things, right? And you hear even athletes that play certain sports or fucking race car drivers. If you want to call them athletes, sure, I don't, but the cars doing all the work. I get it. Okay, but anyway, it like people would say, look, I got kids now. I got to be at home, or like I got to this risk of me doing this is kind of like I can't do this shit. I know that playing football is causing my brain to fucking shake around in my head. I got to get the fuck out of here. I'm retiring. I got kids. Like, think about how much shit you stopped doing after you had children.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like, dog, I gotta talk to y'all about something. Actually, I forgot to talk to y'all about this shit. But there's a lot of things like I used to be super like fast with my hands, and if it was a situation I need to get aggressive, I would get aggressive quickly. But nowadays I think about, man, I can't. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't want to. I'd rather leave the situation because of my son. And I think about like, damn, like, what would that be like if my fucking son is sitting in the front row of my funeral? You because I was dumb. Because I decided to go and do some stupid shit, or I couldn't get my anger under control, or I flew off the handle too fast, or whatever the fuck. I was dumb that day by fucking driving drunk to go do some stupid shit. And now I'm dead. He looking at me in the front row, his little fucking tie on and shit, crying because I'm a dumbass. So that's what I think about. So fuck this nigga.
God damn.
Oh man.
For continuing after you've made money doing this shit. You've done this already. You made it, nigga. You made it. You probably got a bad bitch as a wife. You got bread. You got kids. Stop influencing. Sit the fuck down somewhere. Learn how to work in the stock market or some shit. Just go do something else.
That's true. There's a gang of influencers. There's no influenced. Like just retired influencer. Oh, I influenced that right there. And I'm over here now chilling with y'all while y'all doing the shit that I had got y'all on, and I'm done.
It's crazy, man. Like,
You're right. Influencers don't stop. You think about that shit? They don't stop.
They die.
Well, and then when one dies, another one takes over.
I ain't never heard this shit. Like for real. That's the end game for anybody that's just an influencer. Unless you stop at some point and just let whatever influence you did take over. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, he should have stopped. He should have stopped.
Hanging off of shit. Just hanging off of shit.
Say cheese.
Hey, nigga, what's your talent? Just hanging off of shit.
And we call black people monkeys. Look at me. I hang better than they do. I can say the N-word, can't I?
Oh shit. Alright, Nasty. Since that's what the pod group is calling you, I love y'all giving him officially that nickname. I was just fucking with him, but he is the nastiest nigga up here, so
I'm not the nastiest one.
You gonna stop that?
I'm just the only one that'll admit to some shit, that's all. I ain't scared, man.
Oh, it's something I was talking to some listeners, and I just thought about this. From now on, and I know y'all that don't listen to the pod every week just gonna miss it. We gotta stop having to hurry up and do that disclaimer shit. You know when we be talking about an old ass story? Me and Kim, hey, this is from back in, we ain't gotta do that. Everybody knows that. We ain't gotta do the wifey disclaim. Fuck that shit. Like,
okay.
Yeah, I think it's dumb. It's like
I don't know what you're talking about, but I feel you.
Well, you don't have to. You don't have to.
Huh? Okay.
He don't have to.
Ken, you were saying something.
Oh, no. I was just saying that, the nickname going to be around for a little bit, I guess, until niggas get tired of it.
See how it fits? Okay.
Just see how it fits. I'm going to be nasty, too.
It's fine. I tell you, look, like this, boom. You go on Pornhub right now. What name you searching?
K Nasty, because that's what they used to call me back in the day.
I said, what name you searching? You up there?
K Nasty. No.
I nigga leaned in.
Looking for it.
What am I searching?
Who? Yeah, who? First name that pop up. Who you looking at? This.
You know what, dog? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really look for names, but I typically type in BBW because that's my shit. Not SSBBW.
What's SSBBW?
Supersized BBW, nigga. I fucked up and looked at that shit one time.
I did not know that was a term.
I have seen You know how we used to joke about throwing powder or a flour on it? I've seen that shit. You can't stop looking at it, bro. Once you start, you got to finish the video out.
No, you don't.
You don't.
Yeah, you do. Because
everything
I get you've talked about in the past, it's like the train wreck type shit. So like you come across the shit, you're like, oh my god, I can't. Oh, you know what I mean? You just kind of it progresses.
I get it. Why I get the nasty part now. I understand.
Yep.
You have no self-control. Is the problem?
I don't, dog.
Me and Marcus will cut it off once we start seeing that shit.
There's only certain things I don't do the gay stuff. I don't do none of that shit. But like I'll look at anything else. I'll look at anything else. Just SSBBW. See, everybody is gonna go check that shit out.
No, they're not. I promise that's not going.
You trying to drive up the streams?
It's huge.
He want more content. He like, I gotta get this.
Nigga, the SSBBW sounds like a ratchet boat.
What the fuck, nigga?
Sounds like some Gilligan's Island shit.
Hey, it's gonna sink.
Saying, bro. I'm just saying.
It's gonna sink.
It's gonna sink, nigga. The SSBBW.
Yeah, because when I tell you these hoes is huge,
why would you? Like, why would you?
He's watched more than one video.
Bro,
He's watched
listen.
more
No.
When you get on any porn site, like he gone. Like, so say like you got a category you typically look at. Like, what's your category?
No. We're not deflecting. Kenneth.
I'm not deflecting. I'm telling you exactly what happened to me.
Kenneth, listen to me.
Look, I'm gonna have to go see who Kirk Franklin talked to.
No, nigga, look, you are mid jack, okay? You got you got your lotion, you doing your shit. Welcome back. You getting ready to do your shit. You done found some BBW shit you like. And I know over on the side, like it's like, you know, the porn, like you could be watching this shit.
Yeah.
You know, like that pop up on you could be jacking off to this shit, right? And Ken is mid jack off, so he clicks on a bigger bitch that he don't like and stops to watch this.
Yeah,
to watch, in its entirety.
To watch 14 minutes and 29 seconds of something he don't want to beat off to.
14 minutes, nigga. You crazy? 5 minutes or less, nigga.
That's a long time while you holding your dick.
5 minutes or less, brother.
Waiting on something else to come on so you can keep beating your dick. That's a long time.
Yeah. So it's not that I clicked on the shit because I saw, like, you know, the little thumbnail or whatever. What I'm saying is I was just like, y'all didn't know what SSBBW was. So I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? So I click it and I'm like, oh my God, that's what this shit is. And I ain't gonna lie, dog. I set my shit for 5 minutes and between 3 and 5 minutes. I ain't got all the time because I got kids. But I'm just keeping it real. I got kids. Y'all, we ain't got time for that shit. We gotta get this shit in and out. So anyway,
jiggling fast.
Yeah, bro. You gotta get it in, bro. Y'all stop acting like y'all don't know.
Ken getting stressful nuts over there, nigga.
Oh, you know? That's great.
But anyway, so that's I seen that title and I was like, what the fuck is this? And I watched it. It was like a 3-minute video, and I watched it, and then moved on. You know.
Speaking of moving on, what do y'all want to talk about next?
SSBBW.
Oh hell no.
The Super Saiyan BBW.
All right, we in the sex realm. Fuck it. We had a couple of them topics. From last week, I asked before we left. Do men encourage each other to be hoes? Let me put some words to this to explain kind of where it came from and shit. I was thinking about, hell, us three even, me and my homeboys, Charles T. Like when we talk, and versus when we talk now versus how we used to when we link up. Hey, what's up, man? What's been going on? You know. Man, we was over at such and such, man. It was many hoes in there. I think like the last couple times me and Marcus done talked, this has been about like health and money, or you know what I'm like. The conversations kind of change, but
yeah,
every now and then you go out. I don't know about y'all. Like I don't like hang out with like a whole bunch of dudes. You know what I'm saying? But you start meeting new people. It's always a dude or two in the crew that seems like he missed them glory days real bad and like older in life, and they keep kind of pushing you to do some shit. Is that something that's just characteristic in us to show we still got it, like as men, or is that like I don't even know another way to put it. Is that just something we have to do? Because I feel like dudes do that to each other for no reason.
Hunting? It's hunting still. Like that's. Can you still hunt?
But it's not a pack game. Is my thing with that.
Well, it's not a game. It's just, but can you still hunt? Like I mean, I don't think this is just a male dominated thing. I think women like it too. Women do still like to get dressed up and receive the compliments, even though they're going home to their significant other. I think men like to still know that they still got it. If you never had it, you're not looking to see if you still got it. So a lot of motherfuckers going out, they never even had the chance to holler at some motherfuckers. A motherfucker found them, saved them from themselves of being alone for the rest of their lives. So they never was out to hunt
outside like that.
Like they probably had, oh, that nigga got a good job. He don't go out. He ain't gonna do shit. He's a safe bet. Let me marry this nigga. Like a lot of dudes were hunters. They going out there trying to get after that shit. I think every now and again it is good to know you still got it. Like that you can still at least have a conversation with somebody and be like, you know what? If I was in my heyday, I could have bagged that motherfucker. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't have to be that you close the deal but knowing that you can still come to the table and negotiate.
You're looking at it kind of like kind of exercising a muscle.
Yeah.
To some extent. Like, see, women would, I guarantee they'd be like, yeah, but you better not fucking do that when you with me, just seeing if you still got. I'm like, hey, maybe I'm just out here at the bar, and a chick strike up a conversation. I think that in women's mind, you're supposed to be like, hey, I have a wife. Or, like, no, that's not the case.
That's exactly what they want you to do. But they don't do that, but they don't do that shit. When that nigga send that drink over, they don't send that drink back.
Nah. I'm with someone. Now I'm gonna drink this, and I'm with someone.
Yeah. Ooh, babe, look what he bought me. Ooh. and look, we finna fight this nigga for a free drink. Shit, I'm just gonna see if I can get a drink out this nigga.
He can get her drunk. It's disrespectful if you like with her and the drink pull up and the dude tipping his hat. That's different. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's when you look back at the nigga like, thank you, nigga, and hit that shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like if everybody getting date raped right here with this one. What's in this, brother?
Yeah,
she ain't have.
We all getting fucked tonight. So what do you think, Ken? You think it's something that you should you should just lay down your shield, and now
bro. For me, it's no matter what we do, we in trouble. Because look, I'm telling you, because there's been plenty of times. Let's say you go out to eat. Your family with you, your wife and your kids with you. Yeah. Waitress comes over, she's cute. You're being yourself, charismatic, just cool. You know what I mean? And she out giggling and smiling, and then your wife look at you when she walk away and be like, "Oh, you better stop flirting with that little bitch," and you ain't even do nothing. But in my mind, I'm like, hell yeah, nigga, I
got it. You know what I mean? I still got it. I wasn't even trying.
I wasn't even trying.
I didn't even know I was doing it this time.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This is me on the court playing basketball in jeans, bitch. I ain't even do nothing.
Yeah. So I feel like either way, nigga, we screwed. So you might as well go ahead and take that little small W when you can.
Yeah, women, y'all don't realize how much y'all will gas us on accident with your insecurity. Like, for real. We can be, I've had to have you in Walmart or some shit, and like a female pass that you know from somewhere. Say, oh, hey, how you been? You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you don't, and you, oh, I like your hat, whatever. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Or you didn't notice. You ever had one where you was just kind of oblivious, and then your girl is like, she was checking you out. And you'd be like, man, what you talking about, man? No, she liked you. I saw the way she was looking. You'd be like, for real? Look,
you play it up.
Look, in your head, you like, for real? I was looking good just now. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't get that.
I did do 20 push-ups today. So
you ain't did shit, nigga.
Was working on my posture and arms.
Yeah, yeah. I was trying to stand up straighter. My shoulders back. It felt, yeah.
Yeah, but that's what it is, man. So, hey, I feel, bro, I got a story for y'all. It's another gay story, but I didn't know.
Wait a minute. Hold on, back.
No.
Stop right
now.
Remember
the
Marcus.
time I was shooting pool?
Mark, get your mans.
No, bro, let me tell you. Let
him cook.
Let him cook.
It's a self-esteem booster, bro. So
land this plane.
Ever want to feel good about yourself? If you feeling down ever, find out your nearest gay bar, nigga, and just go in there. You ain't got to talk to no goddamn body. Don't talk to no goddamn body because they gonna talk to your ass.
I've heard this, honestly.
Nigga, this past Christmas or holiday, however you celebrate it or whatever, have Air Force parties. They do the little holiday parties. So we go to this party. The after party is at this place called the Art Bar. Awesome ass bar in Columbia. If you're in the area, visit it. They better fucking pay me. Anyway, I'm in my my dinner jacket and everything like that. I'm escorting because it's my wife's party, so I'm letting her have fun. I'm just standing on the side, bro. Everybody that walked in that bitch, men, women, trans, anybody that walked in there complimented me, dog. I walked out that bitch with a head swollen like a motherfucker. I'm telling y'all ever want to go in there and get some self-esteem? Go in that motherfucker. It's the shit.
I was asked one time as a counter to I don't want to go hang out in the gay bar. If you're not looking for hoes and you just trying to be around people and chill, what's the problem? Yeah. That's a woman, And I'm gonna tell y'all, ladies, we still don't want to be around. That it's not like we trying to avoid them or none of that. We still want to be around beautiful women. Men just like beautiful women. Y'all like beautiful men. It's just cool for y'all to be able to do it. All of ours are like in creepy places, gentlemen clubs and shit. You know what I'm saying? All of ours is like, there's a bouncer at the door for you to be around some beautiful women. Y'all can just go do it. So it's different.
You gotta pay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and the only place I've ever seen the balance of the universe's scales together is online, where they make women pay real heavy for male content on certain shit. That I'm cool with, because we deserve free porn for the way y'all do us.
It balances out.
Yeah.
Pornhub is dead too. This shit dead like a motherfucker.
What do you mean it's dead?
Well, I mean, I don't have the premium. I don't know if y'all got premium. But all them boom, all them ads and shit in between every fucking video.
Well, yeah, they gotta make up for the content they delete.
That they delete.
You know, they deleted a whole bunch of shit off Pornhub.
No, I ain't. Is this like some like Newswire shit? I don't know.
I mean,
It's some shit I ain't heard.
Well, basically they wiped their fucking site. Because before it was a lot of amateur shit, and the things that they weren't able to either like for sure say it's 18 and up, even regardless of all that shit, right?
They couldn't regulate it properly.
If they couldn't regulate that shit and make sure, they took that shit down. So they took a whole bunch of shit down. That's why most of the things you see on there come on. Because before that, Pornhub community shit only came up with amateur shit. It didn't come up with everything. Now everything has that shit on it.
Okay, that makes sense. See, I go to Spank Bang now. That's just a much better website. But the website itself, like I was seeing, it's ad between absolutely everything. I'm like, that like at least it's an ad. Kim watching whole SS videos, but like there's a short ad and you got to click it, but it's still fucking up your rhythm. I want to get to the goods over here.
At least that shit ain't in the middle. Imagine if it wasn't at the beginning. You had
the pop-ups. You know, I just pop up while you watching a YouTube video. All of a sudden,
and then all of a sudden, the she-mail pops up with.
Bro, I'll never finish.
Mickey Violet riding dick, and then Ray Liotta pop up selling Chantix. That would be the worst shit ever.
That'd be crazy.
I ain't coming for days. Hey, we been had some fun. Let's talk about this Lizzo shit, man.
Yeah, man.
I said in the group I was just gonna mute my microphone and let the magic of Marcus happen, but I'm not gonna do that.
I don't know. I'm not savvy, so y'all got.
Okay, Ken, go for it.
All right, let me go ahead and get this shit. So Lizzo is being sued by a few of her dancers for the following: sexual, religious, and racial harassment, disability discrimination, assault, and false imprisonment. All of that shit, right? So a few of the stories. She's doing a show overseas somewhere. She typically invites her dancers to the after party. They go to the after party. Of course, the after party is like at a strip club, and it's at one of our strip clubs. So it's nothing but women up there dancing and everything like this. So she's encouraging folks to grow and eat certain things out of certain body parts and shit like that. And so say on the road, she's talking to them crazy. She's fat shaming them, which blows my fucking mind. So that's just a few of the stories, bro. So like, first off with the fat shaming, y'all believe that's a true thing, or how y'all feel about that part?
They believed everything about Jonathan Majors off the bat. They giving Lizzo every pass.
Yeah.
Like this one is weird to me.
Look, it's coming.
No.
No.
I hope it. I see it, and I'm letting him. You know, he like a pressure cooker. You got to keep the lid on for a minute.
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
So, but yes, when I saw this story, and of course everybody's news feed is Lizzo jokes all of a sudden. But in a weird sort of way, I was like, I could believe it immediately.
Really?
Because it was so. Me and Mark has been talking about Lizzo since we started doing the fucking pod, and the way that she rah-rahs for her SSBBW crowd is always been strange. It's always felt like some Homelander shit to me. I don't know if this is true. I'm just saying that it's right in line. If it's happening behind closed doors, it's because it's happening too loud on the other side in public. It's so loud in public that she is all for big women that it just feels fucking fake. And I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but I feel like I'm not. And if this is true at all, then we might be on to some shit.
Damn. Yeah. So like you kind of dug into my mind a little bit because it almost seems like you're being so loud, like you said on the outside, you're showing us everything so loud that behind them closed doors, they going through hell, bro. Because I mean, I've heard she's been calling them fat bitches, and then I'm like, bitch, you fat, like, like, ain't you a bit? Your Instagram handle is Lizzo B Eaton. Come on, now. Come on, bro.
Is it?
Yes, nigga.
I didn't know that.
Lizzo B Eaton. And I mean, I ain't gonna lie, the girl is talented, but it's like for you to be worshiping people like Beyonce, Madonna, Rihanna, like Missy Elliott, like you're not doing a very good job of taking care of your own people. You know what I mean? Like, and by your own people, the big girls, as you call them, because she called them that. She named one of her. I can't remember what she named. It's like big girls something something. I think it's her dance crew or something like that.
Yeah, but did she make a video? She had a video with all.
Yeah, and she had a show. She had a dance competition show.
Oh yeah,
for nothing but big girls. So it's like, bro, if you're doing this shit, you if this shit comes out to be true, I feel like she gonna lose a lot. You know what I mean?
The only other thing that I could think is she got a project coming out, but the spin that's happening is like so negative. I'm like, I hope this ain't for no album.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
no, I don't think this isn't a rollout. No,
nah, yeah. This one might not be. This ain't Kanye.
No, probably not. I think she probably just a mean motherfucker, bro, and we just don't see it. You know, and I mean, you know, it's bad when Beyonce take you out of her lineup of one of her songs on her tour. Like Beyonce removed her name completely from one of the songs.
Oh, the beehive on your ass.
Man. Yeah. So like, you know.
Check this out.
Where do you go from here?
The lawsuit alleges Lizzo, her production company, and Quigley created an quote-unquote intolerable hostile work environment, which includes, but is not limited to, defendants repeatedly being exposed to plaintiffs and to nudity against their will, pervasive habits of sharing lewd fantasies, and sales of sexual encounters. So she must like to talk about the dick she getting or something.
Yeah.
The rest of her employees were asked to engage in lewd and nude acts with performers in Amsterdam's red light district, in which one of the plaintiffs repeatedly said she didn't want to and was hounded by Lizzo as a result.
And she makes them feel like, well, from what I read earlier today, she makes them feel like that if she doesn't go to the after parties or if she doesn't participate, they're going to get fired. And I mean, you got to think, man, for them, for most of them, I mean, shit, this is life changing, bro. You touring the world dancing with a famous singer, you know?
Yeah.
And technically, if you want to think about it, I don't think about it like that because, like I said, I don't do SSBBWs, but she's like the big girl sex symbol. So
yeah,
like,
she is.
You're touring with her, so it's like they don't want to lose that opportunity. So they just do what they got to do.
Yeah, like she is. She's the big girl champion. And as you can see, we're not going in on like her weight on this. This is it's not about that. But she is the champion for y'all that has been getting defended to the hilt. You know what I'm saying? Marcus, these are crazy. I was reading these because I was like, is that it? But the dance they have talks of Lizzo like balling her hand fists up and running up to them like she gonna beat them up if they don't do shit and shouting profanities.
Holy shit.
Another charge accuses Lizzo of falsely imprisoning one of them in a room and keeping her there against her will until she allowed the tour staff to search her phone and iCloud storage.
Yep. That's rough.
And that's not all of them. I'm not gonna read them all.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
that's crazy.
Speechless? What?
Not that. It's just I think it's funny that I thought it was funny when the Peloton commercial stopped coming on TV with her ass on that bicycle. I just thought it was weird that she was doing that then, but it was, you know, you get your money however you get it how you live, whatever the fuck. But it's you can see who people really are when they get power.
Yeah.
Now, Lizzo has been body shamed and bullied and whatever the fuck else. I'm sure her DMs and her Twitter shit is fucking crazy. Her mentions are fucking insane. I'm sure that she gets some of the worst shit in the world thrown at her. But when you get power, it shows what kind of person you are. What are you gonna do with that? Are you gonna uplift people, or are you gonna get down in the mud with these motherfuckers and be a more ruthless person? And it looks like she's chosen to now attack everybody because now I have the power. You got to come and see me to do this shit. Like, I'm the motherfucker in here. I don't fear shit. I got fucking IG, all my fans got my back, all this bullshit. I could treat you however the fuck I want to treat you. And you ain't gonna do shit because we gonna make an example out of somebody. So here's the thing. We haven't heard from the examples yet. Now I don't know if that's an NDA thing but the people that were actually like kicked off the crew out of her fucking company, of being in her company, those the motherfuckers, the examples, the people that didn't do shit, those are the motherfuckers that got the real stories. Like, those are the people that got really, really like fucked up and I'm done with this shit. I'm over it. Fuck you. I'm out. I'm not surprised. I mean, I wish there's not much for me to say about this shit because I see a hurt person who claimed to be healed and who claimed to be a fucking superstar and I got all my shit together and whatever, and now it's leaking out that you're a piece of shit for real. Like, you got everything you want and you a piece of shit. Like, that's crazy. I just don't. Yeah. There ain't nothing to say. I mean, it's not okay. If she's a big girl, be a big girl. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I just think it's always weird. Like, just think about how fucking outside of your mind, outside of your own self-awareness, you gotta be to be calling some other motherfuckers fat. Like, you don't even see yourself as a big girl no more. You can't if you call somebody a fat bitch. Like, so you so clouded in your mind, you don't even see yourself as part of that fucking community anymore. So, you know, she gonna feel this shit because once Beyonce take you off that, hey man.
When Beyonce publicly stopped fucking with you,
yep.
Yeah.
That's a statement and a half. Yeah.
You know what she did instead? She repeated Erykah Badu's name 4 times instead of saying Lizzo's name. And so she would say Lizzo's name in the song, sing a little bit more about Lizzo, whatever. But she don't do that no more. She just says Erykah Badu 4 times and then goes about her thing. So yeah, man, you kind of did wrong by Beyonce too. You know what I mean? You kind of pissed her off too. If the shit's true, unless she's just trying to protect herself. You know.
She gotta distance herself. Like, I gotta distance myself because whatever we've heard in these reports, they've heard by like industry motherfuckers. Like, yo, nah, she be bugging. Like, she's straight tripping. Like, Lizzo really do be fucking. Her rider is crazy. Like, we've seen her out in the clubs, and nobody with her got their phones because she be out there acting fucking nuts and shit.
It's all smoke and mirrors, y'all. I don't fucking get what people don't get no more. Like, back in the day when we had celebrities and Michael Jackson was doing his shit, you had to find out what was going on with him when he talked to Oprah. But they just letting you know that they fucking crazy now. And y'all still don't see it.
Yeah.
You still don't see it. If this don't teach people nothing else, you should know now all fat people don't deserve sympathy. All ugly people don't deserve sympathy.
Right.
Everybody that's got a problem might also be a fucking asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the way that we champion these folks, man. I'm like, you know, some people love me and Marcus's take on shit. Both of us got our own personal shit we deal with. You know what I'm saying? And they wait for you to do something imperfect. But if it's the whole shit you stand for, and you gonna call somebody fucking fat because you got the power, but you still fat, so you got what, you skinny brained?
Yo, and that's possible. Like, I know women that are heavy, and I've been out with these motherfuckers, and you know, at a restaurant, and they'll see a motherfucker be like, "I can't believe she decided to wear that. She's so fat," and I'd be like, bitch."
Yeah. Y'all weigh the same. What the fuck?
Like y'all weigh, but the image I have of myself is not that.
Yeah.
Like, you have no awareness, dog. Like, it's kind of like, you know what's to me the sign of a psychopath is someone that blows their nose in public.
Ooh.
Like,
because like anywhere, in the street, at a restaurant, in a bar, because that means you don't give a fuck about what your face looks like after you just blew your nose into this napkin?
Because you don't know what to wipe.
Because you
I
don't
need a
know
mirror.
what to wipe. You just, I need a mirror.
I need a mirror, bro.
To me, it's the same. Them a fat bitch that can't see that she fat, and a motherfucker that blow their nose in public and don't go to the bathroom and check themselves out. Y'all some psychos.
Ugh.
You can't just wipe your face off and go about your business.
Nigga, you
psycho,
got a
nigga. You
booger
psycho.
hanging right out your nose.
Yeah.
No,
You just walking around talking to motherfuckers like
you
it's
can feel
okay.
it. You can feel it. You can feel it.
Nah,
bro.
that's not true. You can't. Niggas can't feel it because if they could feel it, that shit wouldn't be hanging off the side of their goddamn face.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially if you got facial hair, dog. That shit gonna sit right in the
Ooh,
mustache.
right in that grass. I'm right in the
Right
weeds.
there, bro.
All right.
It's gonna be right there.
Like a fucking that retarded nigga in kindergarten, just mucus and shit, just sitting
No, see, y'all-
dried up on
Bubbles
your
and shit.
face.
No,
It
y'all
look
talking about like
goddamn
the flu, nigga. I'm
swamp
talking
thing
about
and
like
shit on your
I
face.
got a little tickle. Let me like real quick. You
No,
talking
ain't no
about like
shit
yo?
real quick. Ain't no shit
It's just-
real quick.
What are you blowing out?
I mean, it might be some snap, but it ain't like a. You making it seem like it's like yo.
You stick,
No, nigga, you.
so you're
if that-
telling me you don't need a mirror?
Not all every time you blow your nose, you need a
Nigga,
mirror.
nigga, you didn't had plenty of boogers in your face talking to niggas, and they was not your friend.
And
They
niggas
didn't
ain't
tell
tell
you. Yeah, shit hanging out your nose.
How much boogers in your neck? I feel so bad for y'all. Like that y'all got to have a mirror to blow your nose
Sam,
Wait, let
don't
me
do
ask
this.
you this. Let me
Don't
ask
do
you
this.
this.
all the time, dog.
Do you
Sam.
blow your nose at the table?
No, at dinner and shit. No, I get up. That's weird to
If
me.
you in the mall, if you
What
walking through the
disrespect?
mall, you just walking from one store to the next, you got a tickle. You blowing your nose?
Yes.
Okay,
If I feel like my shit leaking or it's about to, I'm gonna grab a tissue. If I got to, I'm gonna do it. If I feel like it got bad, I'm gonna start moving towards a bathroom.
Okay, that's what we're talking about. That's what I
Okay,
mean.
yes, I'm not.
no.
Or you talking about just in general?
If you breathe in and breathe out and you feel something move, that means there's something there. So you saying you gonna blow your nose, do the little old man wiping shit, and throw that tissue in the trash, and not
What?
go see if that shit is on your face?
There's like a camera in your phone. I'm not going all the way to the bathroom.
Well, it's a mirror, so technically,
That's
yes, you
a
need to
fucking
see
mirror,
yourself.
nigga.
You still need to see
I might
yourself.
use. I don't use it all the time though. I never go. Oh, let me
You
look
never
at my
use
face
it.
real
No.
quick like that. No, I don't
No,
because I don't.
know.
I don't have a face full of booger
You
all the
boogeyman.
time.
You the boogeyman.
I'm the boogeyman now. I'm the boogeyman now.
You the boogeyman.
You
the
brush your
boogeyman,
teeth in
dog.
public bathrooms too, nigga?
Why do I have to walk around with a booger in my face because all of y'all are in the mall? That's not my fault.
No,
You don't.
we're not
That's
saying-
life.
You can go to the bathroom. You can go to the bathroom. You don't have. That's the point. You,
You
don't have. You can go to the bathroom.
Or you can mind your fucking business while I blow my nose and keep shopping.
And then everybody, all them little kids who don't have a fucking pill say, "But he got a booger in his nose, daddy."
Worrying about what the fuck I'm doing in the mall. God damn. I'm just. I got something in my nose. It ain't got shit to do with your nose.
Oh my god. Yo.
It ain't got shit to do with your nose.
It don't. But all
But
we're
nobody
saying
wants.
is
That shit is. Nobody wants to see.
It's
a fucking.
nasty. It's
It's
fucking-
nasty.
I mean, I might be nasty again, nigga, but I need a mirror. I need a fucking mirror. Dog. And I look, and usually I'm with one of my kids and my wife. So I'm like, "Hey, am I good?" And they look and they be like, "Yeah, I'm good."
Ain't that a bitch? Like
Yes.
nasty Ken over there beating off the SSBBW, but I'm the nasty nigga.
Yes,
For
nigga.
blowing my nose.
Ain't no
In
boogers
public.
hanging around my
And not-
nose when I'm
and
jacking.
don't even care. And don't even care what you look like afterwards. That's
Look,
crazy.
Sam poured milk in the bowl before the cereal. That nigga crazy.
That's the cereal boat, nigga. That's the SS cinnamon toast crunch, nigga.
In my black wife beater, nigga. How about that?
Man. Yeah, that's a good one right there.
That's amazing.
Oh shit. But yeah, we'll see as that story develops. We tend to follow these through a couple of weeks, so
Yeah, we'll check it out.
yeah, we'll check it out. One more. What we got?
We could do one more.
Yep.
Who want to go?
Sam, you got another one. I know you got another one.
I feel like I didn't talk enough. What you got, nasty Ken?
Nigga, that booger shit got him goddamn.
Yeah, man.
I ain't tight. No, I ain't
That's
rethinking
enough.
shit in my life because of y'all. Okay,
Me, nigga.
I'ma live. I'ma live how I live. God damn it.
I'll
Tell me
do.
some
I'll
shit.
do.
Okay.
I'm not. I'll save. I got into a conflict with another human being a few weeks ago that I was meaning to talk about on this podcast because it made me like reassess myself in a way that I wasn't really ready for. But I won't talk about that because that's a longer story. But I will talk about why we started recording. Sam says, "Hey man, you know that you nice haircut." A man giving another man a compliment, right? Nice haircut. And I was like, "Thank you." He said, "You finally found somebody." Found a barber. My barber's a lesbian, right?
Okay.
Cute lesbian too. Cute lesbian. Dark long hair, ponytail, nice big nerd glasses, nice skin. She kind of like got enough tattoos to be sexy, but also wears oversized shirts, baseball caps, basketball shorts, Air Max.
She can do both.
And she says she's like on some Nasir. Hey, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? You good? You good? What we doing today? Like that kind of shit, right? She's from Miami. She kind of got that sauce. So one day, she's cutting I think it's probably the second time she cut my hair. I realized that, you know, when a man cuts your hair and they're kind of like when they get to be like a little too gentle with you, this touch is a little too soft. You like, nigga, you kind of like, you jump away from that shit. Like, bro, like that tickle my neck, nigga. Like, get your goddamn thumb off my, get your fingers. You touch my ear a little too lightly, nigga. Grab my ear, nigga. Grab my shit. Like fucking, like you know what I'm saying. Turn my head and mean that shit. Don't just fucking. Dog, my barber is so gentle, soft hands, rub around my neck. I'm pretty sure I got hard last time she was.
Oh my
Come
God.
on, bro. No.
I was like, she like just stroking my neck, and then she got like a little air, the little right. They got compressor in there. So she did that shit like real light around the back of my neck and shit, and roll my ears, and So I don't know if she's feeling my fade like Braille, but she runs her fingers down the side of my head, and I'd be like, God damn. Right.
I take back my compliment. I take it back.
Ooh. What's wrong?
No, I take it back. You was hard while you was getting that haircut, nigga. I can't be complimenting your erect haircut, nigga.
What's the problem?
Erect haircut. Hey, look.
His haircut, it wasn't no blood in his head when he got that haircut, dog.
Boy, what?
That's why she was trying to keep it. She's like, why his head so soft, nigga? All his blood was in his dick.
Yeah,
all of it.
He said, I'm sure I was hard.
Like, you so tender. You tender-headed.
Female barber.
I know, right? I am tender-headed.
Damn. You know what I hate about one of my barber dogs? My barber, one of the ones, like, when they get to know you, of course he's a guy, but when they get to know you, you know, they greet you properly. He's a black guy, so he give you that long-ass handshake and shit. But when he cut my hair, right, I swear, dog, I have to, like, I sit with my arms tucked in the armrest.
Yeah, because you know why?
You know why? This nigga dick.
Your dick will touch their
arm, dog. And I be like, bro, I know this nigga know his dick is on my arm. and then look, you don't want to be rude.
You
like,
can't say it. You can't say it.
I'm slow with the shit. Like, I move my arm in.
Yeah, you gotta take your time. You gotta pull it in real slow.
Yeah, nigga, I be uncomfortable as fuck getting a haircut.
If you say it and you wrong, now it's like you wanted it to be dick on your arm. Like, no, that was the cord or some shit. Now everybody in the barbershop might fry you. It's a very delicate situation in there.
You can't even whisper because they got them fucking vacuum shit. So hey man, your dick on my arm, and nigga, everybody gonna hear that shit.
You gotta tuck your arms in like a fucking bobsledder, nigga. You get your shit in, get it tight.
Jamaican bobsledder.
Get the cool runners, nigga. Keep your shit tucked in,
shoulders down.
But like I said, with my barber, I be in that whole like shit. I'm chilling, like whatever touches me is fine.
That's cheat code.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
fine lesbian barber,
bro. There's two of them in there, which is weird because the other one got kids, but maybe she got a girlfriend. I don't know.
Maybe she'll switch hit or something.
She might
what y'all mean? Maybe she got kids.
Hey, bro, Sam. You know what's funny? When we were in Italy, bro, there's a lady barber who cut my hair out there. She was Italian. She fucked my shit up every week. You never said nothing, nigga. I thought we was friends. She was cute, so I'd always go to her.
I had a black supervisor out there. Damn, I never told you this.
Oh,
he said, "Hey, You see Ken Head.
See?
Pink. Oh man, we had a good time. He be like, you see a nigga head today.
Bruh,
Don't say
niggas-
shit.
Y'all niggas, and that's fucked up.
That happened at least twice, so they was like, his shit fucked up. He keep
Right
going to that
there.
Italian
Right
bitch.
there is how I know you don't use a mirror to blow your nose, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. He
Just
treated
do
that shit like that was a booger hanging out your nose.
was a
He
booger
treated
hanging
your
out your
haircut.
nose.
Fuck these niggas.
He treated your haircut like it was a booger hanging out your nose. Nigga.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. See,
Hey, you see that shit? Don't say nothing though. Let him rock it.
This shit look like Costa Africa like my homeboy back in the day. Now, I'm
crazy.
telling you, that's how it was. Look at your shit now.
Oh, it's growing out, dog. I need to cut. I need to go get one tomorrow.
Just let it go and go bald, dog.
I don't want to go bald, man. I don't want
You might.
Do
Nah,
you
you
need
gonna
to let
look
it go?
weird. Nah, he gonna look weird. You got like a rectangle shit going on.
are
so-
you thinning?
Right up in here, bro. Right on these little.
You thinning?
Bro, you know what make me, nigga, before we go anywhere, nigga, you know what make me mad about barbers, nigga? Don't spray that black shit right here on my head, nigga.
Oh, they
Beijing.
hitting.
Don't do that.
They Beijinging that nigga now.
Don't do that. I don't want to, bro. I be done fucked around and went somewhere in public and fucking rubbed my hair. These niggas see my shit all fucked up. Don't spray that shit on me. Don't do that. And you know what's even worse? When they do
Oh
it up
my
here.
God.
And then they shape your beard up, and then they try to fuck. No, nigga, let it grow out. Do not spray that
Oh,
bullshit on me.
God.
I hate that shit. Don't put the index card up against my fucking forehead and spray that bullshit. I don't want that shit on me. To all the barbers out there, stop doing that shit. We don't like that.
Because then you see your shit, you like, okay, I'm straight. Damn,
Yeah.
my fucking lineup is crisp. You go take a shower.
It's
Now your
gone,
lineup is
nigga.
in the drain. Your lineup
Yeah.
is down in the
Down
drain.
the drain, nigga.
Like, damn, this
You
black
eat
soap?
black,
What's
nigga.
going on? Yeah.
Oh
Mm-mm.
my god, I hate that shit, boy. Don't do that.
Also, while we on barber shops and barbers and niggas getting haircuts, you niggas out there, that chalk is supposed to get washed off your face.
Yes. Yes, niggas. Yes.
They be thinking they
Y'all
clean
be-
in the bitch with
Y'all be in
charcoal.
the club with that shit on y'all fucking beards and shit. That is for the barber's guidance, not for you to go out to the bar and have that shit on your face.
Niggas
You
looking
still
like they
do.
left the funeral home, nigga, like the fucking pallbearers and fucking hooked them up and
You
shit.
still got the schematic on your face.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah.
The more you know, niggas. God damn.
There's seriously a barbershop etiquette there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and if the barber say who next and you just don't raise your hand, I will skip you.
Oh,
that's crazy.
Automatic.
Yep. Don't be
But,
scared in
I'm,
there.
I'm getting up, nigga. Like next, it's me.
Yeah.
But that's why I do like the fact that I have my barber. Most barbers not. Well, I don't know,
They
but
do
I have
appointments.
appointments set up, so I ain't gotta worry about it. When I walk in
Yeah.
at 4:50, I know whoever's next is me. I wish a nigga would stand up and get my LB in my LB's chair before I get in her chair. Like,
Hey, I'm gonna put this on the list for next week. Our black barbershop experiences as kids, because I bet they were drastically different.
Oh,
man,
my
oh
God.
my god.
I bet they were drastically different. This shit would be fascinating. I'm putting it down.
Not being able to pick your own haircut. Okay, let me stop. Cause go ahead. We'll wait till next week, nigga.
Yeah, just write this shit down.
Just write that shit down.
Yeah. Hey, y'all. Oh shit. Let me where we at? Episode 162 is in the bag, baby. Illegal Opinions, thank y'all for listening week to week. Y'all already know what it is over here. We cooking. Nasty Ken, thank you for joining us once again.
Yes,
Jay
sir.
Spade in the building as usual.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a fun one. This was a fun one. We be getting on some wild ass tangents. But yeah, y'all, we really are getting back to the consistency and shit is changing around here. I like the vibe of the show. I think it's a much different thing. One of the things that's happening conversation wise is now it's never like I'm directing it at Marcus. You feel me? Like, I might just be talking. And then Nasty Ken pop up with a story about ultra large women on Pornhub. You never know. So I like it. How you find the ultra large section? That is not a category that's ever advertised.
It just popped up on
Anyway,
the side.
I don't believe you. You looked it up.
They found a big and tall of porn. Men's warehouse porn watching that.
You found huskypornhub.com, nigga. Anyway, Marcus, take us out, dog. Thank y'all for coming through.
Yeah. Thank y'all for listening to Illegal Opinions, the podcast people that don't like podcasts. I'm not thanking Ken anymore. It's been enough of thanking this nigga every week for being on here. So that's it for that. Oh,
Damn. That Overton Wakefield Jones looking nigga.
sorry. So thank you guys for listening. We love you. Thanks for loving us, fucking with us. And we'll be back next week with another edition of Illegal Opinions Podcast. We out this bitch. Just like that.